Well, Vladimir Putin announced to the nation recently that Russia's recession was over. But it doesn't feel like that when you read the Russian papers this morning. Moskovsky Komsomolets says that inflation is going on the attack. It also says that this autumn the Russian economy will be hit by a new crisis. Inside there's this article entitled Apocalypse Tomorrow. And the paper says this, that recently Russians keep on hearing that brighter days for the economy are just around the corner, that the crisis is over and from now on the economy will just grow. All of Russia's leaders keep banging on about this, the paper says, from ministers of the economy up to the president. However, Komsomolets says, independent economists are not rushing to share the optimism of the authorities. What they see quite clearly are more and more alarming risk factors which show that a new crisis is on the way, which could hit the very heart of the Russian economy this autumn. Kommersant looks at capital flight. On its front page it says that for the fourth month in a row, foreign investors are cutting back their investments in Russia. Over this period they have withdrawn from Russian shares more than $1.6 billion. That's the biggest amount for the last 3.5 years. In Viedomosti today, a former Putin economic advisor, Andrei Illarionov, says that Russia's economic problems are the result of political factors. And he suggests that Russia should do this. First of all, stop military escapades close to home and further afield. Withdraw Russian troops from all other people's territories. Stop supporting separatists who are involved in subversive activities against legitimate authorities of foreign sovereign states, in other words, Ukraine. Secondly, restore the workings of the Russian constitution, at least in terms of not allowing any one person more than 2 terms as president. Will this help economic growth, he asks? Without a doubt. And finally, the Russian government paper, Rossiyskaya Gazeta, one piece of good economic news from July the 1st. The minimum wage has risen slightly in Russia. But on the front page of the newspaper, some bad economic news. Also from July the 1st, gas, water and heating bills in Russia have risen by on average 4%.